Hi, welcome back to the second part of the Hot Topic Extravaganza Day of Hot Topics.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, I just thought about RuPaul. We were talking about last part that we're going to talk about the Oprah special with the chimpanzee attacker. But first, I want to talk about, I saw Ray J on Wendy Williams today.
I did too. Looking fat as hell.
And I already know.
Take him anywhere.
I already know who I don't like already.
Why?
On the new season of
Ray J.
A whole bunch of people. I don't like Ray J.
I do.
I mean, he's cute, but he's like 20-something years old and still looking for love.
And my ass sexy. I saw his sex tape. Hello.
You know, I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it.
Well, he's good looking.
Anyway.
I'll get with him.
Anyway. Another thing I want to talk about, is...
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to get rid of Ray J, why don't you call him and be a part of fucking...
I will.
Love for Ray J or whatever. Another thing is, I just don't know anymore.
Don't know what?
I don't know, it's just the world today with the whole shit, like, Sarah Palin's book comes out soon.
You gonna get it?
No. I'll read probably like a paragraph of it or something.
I ain't picking up on the end, but it's too much anyway.
She's gonna be on Oprah on Monday, which I might watch.
Boo.
Okay. Now, I want to get into the Oprah special. Did you watch it?
I watched half of it.
Because you fell asleep yesterday.
It was very boring.
We were supposed to do a show yesterday, actually. And since you fell asleep, it kind of like...
Sorry, girl.
I know, because we woke up early.
So many meant to keep up.
Anyway, since we didn't do a show yesterday, I wanted to do a show yesterday about the topic, whatever, but we were both very tired from the day we had, because you had promos to go to.
Honey, I went to everywhere. Clubs and all. The men, hello.
You went to a club on a Wednesday?
Yes, honey. I went to Splash.
That's a gay bar.
No, duh. I went with my friends, then all of a sudden we went to a lounge.
Really? What lounge was it?
We went to Stonewall. That was a gay place, but they had straight guys there too.
Oh. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the Oprah special right now until... Okay. I watched it yesterday, and... Get your tit off my shoulder, girl. I ain't a lesbian. Can I get into the subject that I want to talk about?
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Don't start.
What?
Okay. I watched the special yesterday on the chimpanzee attacker, and Oprah was...
Chimpanzee attacker?
The attackee, I guess.
The woman who got attacked by a chimpanzee.
Oh, now you want to be all critical? Anyway, I watched the whole thing from front to end, whatever, and it was very... It was very eye-opening. How such an animal like that can be so destructive.
I mean, okay, we both saw how her face is today. How it is. Today, forever, until she passes, her face is going to be like that. And it's very, 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 very sad. Because, I mean, you know, people get burned, people get killed, stabbed, beat, wounds, but nothing compares to
what she went through and what she, look like, honestly. Even Wendy said the same thing. There's some things that should just
I think did Oprah warn people?
Yeah, she said what you might see.
But I think if okay, the cameras, you know, she's showing her face how it happened. I mean, she's being truthful, you know, but I think the camera should have went so close to her face. Yeah, because they did like a real close up. Yeah, I think if it was just two of them, showing two of them like they were for the meantime, and not right there like zoomed in her face, I think it was a little different because we wouldn't saw the whole thing I think it was on her left, like the oozing and all that other stuff, because
Even Oprah patted it.
Yeah, because we didn't have to see that. Like that. But other than that, I mean, I feel sorry for her because she has no hands also, like one finger.
I mean, that's how you could tell that you really shouldn't have one of those wildlife animals in your house. I mean, because the simple fact that it can really take your life away.
Yeah. I mean, if you know, like if I could like make her, you know, say, well, what would you have cut? I think her arm. First off, if I would have a chimpanzee attack me, I hope it doesn't go to the face.
It's gonna go right to the. I mean, I think that's what.
I hope, you know, first. If it goes to like, I don't know, my body, my arm, my hands, my fingers, that's different. But not the face.
But the thing is,
she can't even see.
But the thing is that I think she tried to cover her face with her hands, and that's why her hands happen like that. Is because she was trying to guard herself like this, and that's why she has no hands with her. I think it's very sad. I mean, me and those other people that I've talked with it too. That if that would happen to me, I would just want to just like pull the plug on myself.
But I think with her, she doesn't know how her face looks. So of course she feels how her face is.
And the thing is, so like she has to wait to get some type of transplant on her face to see before she gets hands. Which I think, why there's blind people that have hands. Why does she need eyes to see to be able to do her hands? I mean, she'll just be considered as a blind person. Just give her hands so at least she can feel shit. At least she can deal with life every single day and try to get back her life that she once had. You know, be able to cook her for herself. Be able to, you know, yes, it might take long.
She's never gonna cook for herself.
I mean, that's a sad thing. She's not gonna live. I mean,
she's gonna forever be scarred like that, unless it was like this new technology.
I think she might be one of those major transplant victims that ends up being such a miracle.
It's the same thing as the woman.
Because her leg actually is part of her face, like that big. It's her leg.
It's the same way as that woman who had a face transplant. Yeah. She doesn't look normal.
It's, you know, speaking of transplants and face things and stuff like that, even though we were talking about the person that got attacked by a chimpanzee, which is a remarkable and crazy but sad and weird story. But remember I have like a mind blockage. The model that got acid thrown on her. Remember her with her face, whatever. She was brave enough to show the world how she looked after the acid was thrown at her. But she's, at least, you know, it's so sad that's how some people have to live their lives.
But her, I think, is way less than the other woman.
Oh, of course.
Because she is getting her looks back. It may not be 100% perfect, but you can tell she is a pretty girl.
I mean, she is a pretty. And you know what the thing is that
ugly. That's the thing. Like, her scars there, but it's not. She has everything. It's not traumatic as the woman with no face.
It's just so crazy how life is. Like, one day it could be fine, the next minute it's a cold. And it's just so, like, I don't know.
That's why your life can change real easily. It's quickly.
Well, if that would happen to you, what?
If that would happen to me, I don't know. If I knew how my face was, I would be like, you know what, kill me, because there is no life. I mean, you know you're not going to find nobody. True. You know you're not going to live a normal life and go out with your friends or live on your own. You're going to be living in a hospital, who knows, forever. Or with a nurse in your house, but pull off the plug. I mean,
that's what I was saying.
I don't know that.
Me and some of my family members were talking about it one day when it first happened, and they were saying like, oh, her face was like completely taken off, and a whole bunch of stuff, she can't see her hands or whatever. And a couple of my family members even said the same thing, like, I just pull the fucking plug on me, like, I don't want to deal with that. But that is when you have a wild animal, I guess, in your life, or like.
Anyway, it can happen anyway. Your car could explode. You could be in a fire and your face melts.
I mean, look at look at the model that had acid thrown and stuff. So it could happen. It could happen in many different ways. So that is.
On that note, we're gonna
let you go, and we might be back with a hot topic. We never know.
Bye.
Bye.